few weeks ago, we took cuttings on a few of our houseplants, and so I want to plant them into planters, but before I do that, I want to take some more cuttings to fill up the same area before I put them in pots. So I'm just going to go through and take cuttings like this off of them. So it's like a, you know, like a head one, I guess. So I'm just going to get a whole bunch of them, throw it in my bucket. I'll move my bucket right here. These grow really fast, which is nice. So, and they root in really great. The one thing that I found about doing these ones is you have to be really careful on how far you cut down. If you don't cut far enough down, then they don't really work very good. They don't like stick and root in. So I just make sure that I cut, like, example, I usually cut like the bottom, like, see how it's like the top thingy, you know, and then there's a leaf below that. So I try to cut like where the bottom one is, and it usually just comes right off, which is fine. But then I have a nice long stem for it. So I usually cut just like below that second leaf. So it's like below that second leaf, and if the second one pulls off, it's no big deal. If it doesn't, it's okay. So I'll kind of show you on a tray too, a close up. My camera's all messing up. Okay, so like this one right here. So I wouldn't cut up here. That's probably not gonna work. So I cut just below that second leaf, like that. So that's kind of what I do. So we'll get as many as we can out of here, the ones that are tall enough. I just got a whole bucket of them. So we'll just put them on our table, like here. And then I'm just gonna go through and stick them in the dirt like this. I got a bucket to sit on. So I just go back through and stick them in. It's pretty easy. And they don't take long to root in at all. Like, seriously, like 2 or 3 weeks really. And then they're ready to plant. I'll show you the root system on the ones we just took cuttings on that we were cutting these off of. They're pretty good. But I didn't want to plant them before I took more cuttings, so you have, you know, more. We have 4 trays of the purple kind, and so it'd be really cool to get like maybe 3 trays replenished, you know, like 3 or 4 trays to put them back, you know, where they were, replace them. But I'm not sure, we'll see. I can always go cut more too. There's more, I didn't cut all of them. But what I do is I just take the bottom, kind of hold it with my fingers and stick it in. Kind of go up like that and stick it in. So we got the purple ones done. I got 2 trays of the purple, so out of 4 that I cut off of, so it's not too bad. The plastic keeps coming on me when it's blowing the wind, so that looks kind of weird, but anyway. So I'm just doing the purple one, or the green kind now. It's the same type of plant that we just did, but it has like a really cool green, more of a green in it than the purple. So I'm just getting some of these and gonna do the same thing as we did with the purple ones. And I'm hoping to get a couple trays, we'll see. There's only 2 trays of them that I'm cutting off of, this tray and this tray. So I don't know if we'll get enough to do 2 trays. We'll see. But it's okay if we don't. I can do it later when we have more. Okay, I think that's probably good. Yeah. All right, we'll go plant those. Oh! My camera fell down, so we'll try it from this way so it doesn't blow over when the wind blows from the plastic. The plastic kind of blew it down. But we got 4 trays of them. That line right here. We got cuttings on these 4, so I was just gonna quick water them in before I go on to my next project. So I try to water them really carefully, so I'll try to like get way up here and just kind of be careful, you know, so they don't like get sprayed too heavy and fall out of their little circle that we planted them in. So I just kind of be really careful when we water them in like that. They like to be really wet when you first start them, so you just got to make sure they're wet. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, we'll see how they grow. Cuttings on all of our 2 varieties of the Transcantia. So I'm gonna plant some of them. I'll just grab a tray and put it up here. I'm gonna plant some of them into 4-inch, and I'm gonna take 2 plants, like like this. I'm gonna put 2 plants together and plant it in there so it kind of fills out nice. So that's what I'm gonna work on. I don't know how many I'm gonna do yet. We'll just kind of see how this goes. Brave enough to try and tie down my gypsy soul. So I drove through the hills of Montana looking for a man with strong hands to wrap his arms around me and never let go. I made my way further west, didn't stop till I hit the ocean. Looked up and down that coast for a suntan man. I thought I better start headed south to find the one I couldn't live without, 'cause I can't find what I need where I went. Ooh, where are you, boy? Sure like to find you. I drove all around got the purple ones done. I did 1, 2, 3, 4 times 8, however many that is, of the 4-inch terracotta. And then now I'm gonna do, that was the purple ones we did. Now I'm gonna do this green colored one next. Same style or whatever, same style pot. So I'm just gonna do the other color next. Well, I'm kind of running out of space here, so I had to make some more space on the floor. And then have my tables like scooched back as far as I can. And I'm out of dirt, so I gotta grab another dirt thing. Things are heavy. Oh, okay. So I planted all the that 4-inch terracotta ones that I wanted to plant. So now I'm gonna start on this bigger sized pot of them. And however, I don't know how many it'll do, but we'll soon find out. So I'm just gonna do the rest in those pots. I wanted to show you the root system on these things. So we took these cuttings like two weeks ago, I think, and they pull out great. And that's the root system on it, which I think is, pretty good. So they don't take very long to root in. So once we, how we know when they're ready to be planted, we'll just kind of go like that. And if they pop out, no problem. And they have a really good, root system all around it, then we know it's time to take cuttings from them again and put them into a bigger pot. So that's kind of what we look for, if they're ready or not to be planted. So when you first open up the bale of dirt, it's really hard to get the dirt out because it's so compressed. So it takes a little while to fill up the pots. So I just filled up some pots, and then since these are bigger around, I put 4 plants in them, just so they fill in nicely and they're not straggly looking when they grow in. So I grab 1, 2, 4 plants and go like this, kind of group it all together and then stick it in the dirt. So I've tried it before, separating it, planting them like this, kind of around the pot instead of all in the middle together. And they do better, they look better, they fill out and look better, I think, when they're all kind of together like that. So that's what we do. Yeah. That was easy. Then after I get them planted at where my planting table is, right over here, then I just grab them, and I made some more space because we didn't have any space. This is where my table was, but I had to move my table over so I could fit these on the ground. So then I just kind of line them up right here, like that. All right, well, we got it all done. So we did, you could probably tell where they're at, the dry ones. So we did 4 of those orange pot ones, 4 trays of that purplish one. And then we did 4 trays, 1, 2, 3, 4 trays of the greener one. And then we did, I don't know how many of the bigger potted ones, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 30, I don't know, 30 to 40. So yeah, pretty cool. feels good to get it done. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching me plant again and take cuttings and stuff like that. So hope you have a great day, and thank you very much for watching. Okay, bye.